Hello everyone, welcome back to part number 2 of our Mega Man X playthrough as we just defeated Split Mushroom and we are going to head off into the Peacock of cyberspace itself. Let's do it. Alright, this has a gimmick here. There is 3 things you can grab from this level. A heart tank, an energy tank, and a Dr. Light capsule. But you have to defeat each section in a certain amount of time to get them. You have to get an S rank. First 2 aren't hard, the third one can be. Use your soul body would be my recommendation, because these yellow things that like to trap you, and when they trap you, they will hold you for a minute. Again, you have very limited time. It will tell you to hurry right before you lose your rank, but there we got an S rank. That one wasn't so bad. It sends you this little area, and we have a heart tank. Then we have an energy tank. Then we have finally, the Dr. Light capsule itself. I'm admittedly taking a bit long there, but we got it. We got it. But that took a little too long. That was a really, really poor attempt there. But now we will be doing the third one, which is, again, your soul body actually will take these out very, very easily. You really want to use it here. Oh, that was terrible. Alright. But use your soul body right there. Again, use your weaponry when you can, because when you go to the second area, you get it back. That's the great part about this game, and honestly makes it a little bit too easy. But now we get the head module, and this is the best upgrade in any Mega Man X game ever. Why? Because shooting your special weapons by themselves, not charged, but just by themselves, will take 0 energy. So you have unlimited special energy when not charged. That is stupid, folks. That breaks this game so hard. See? Not even have to worry about it. Doesn't use any energy at all. Don't be afraid to use it. I kind of wish I had better buttonry right now, but I don't. It's all good. Here, a little bit of an anti-gravity section. Nothing too crazy there. Gotta do it kind of right to make it work, but a puzzle this ain't. It's pretty fucking easy, honestly. It's really easy, honestly. But we are now here in part 2. I think I mentioned that. Hopefully at the top of the part. I don't remember. Whoopsie! No. But now it's Cyber Peacock's turn. And with his weakness, the soul body, which you have unlimited of, basically, you're good. This battle's easy as shit. Its potential is limitless, but not possible. Where are you? What are you doing? I was ordered to test your abilities. It's quite simple. What? Prepare yourself. Another Sigma. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is, unlike the other X games before this, you can shoot your Buster. You can shoot your Buster. And you can shoot your Buster and your special weapon. You can actually you can actually shoot your Buster while in special weapon mode. But this is all this battle is. This is not my best performance in this battle. This guy is not that hard with a special weapon. I took way too many hits there. Try to get a little greedy with how many times I can hit him with a soul body. Again, you don't have to worry about that because you have unlimited. But I was being an idiot. So naturally. Aiming laser. Ah, yes, the aiming laser. Move the cursor to lock on the enemies. Attacks the enemies with... this is not that great of a weapon, but it does wreck the next boss, but... It's okay. Some people get use out of it, some people don't. So maybe you'll be one that wants to use it more. I do not. But now, after being Cyber Peacock, we go to... him! Storm Owl. No relation to Storm Eagle, probably. I don't know. Storm Owl. Without his weaknesses, he might be the second hard in terms of without weaknesses. He might be the second hardest boss in this game in terms of the 8 Mavericks. In my estimation, he can be tough. He can be tough. I still think Dragoon is the toughest. Here you got these massive lasers. Shoot them with. You can hover with this thing. You can shoot. Ride armors are always awesome. We like ride armors. However, you're gonna want to use this ride armor because there's a heart tank there, and that thing destroys it. Did you see it? Stopped the tape a little bit ago because it's definitely there. You have unlimited hover with this, by the way, which is kind of interesting. Is that right? This thing's about to explode. Which it did. That's okay, though. He took a lot of damage. It does explode over time. That was, you know, me being bad with it. Kind of just being, you know, not really smart. But we're already in Area 2, which is fun. And now we're getting close to the hardest, one of the hardest light upgrades to get in any game. I'm not exaggerating that. This light upgrade sucks. And you will die. And you will die a lot. The good news? So what do we do? Oh, first try! That is way harder than I made it look. Holy cow. Boom. You could die a lot there, because that is a hard jump to make. But now it's the arm time. Arm upgrade time. And this one will give you up to 4 charge shots at one time. It's not bad. It's not bad. You know, it's almost worth taking, but what's back here? Another Dr. Light Capsule. That's right, a rare instance of 2 light capsules being right next to each other and being interchangeable. What an interesting concept, Light, you asshole. But this is the one that I prefer as a plasma shot. It's a huge, huge shot. And also has plasma that against weaker enemies really does work. I like this one. I can understand if you want to play with the 4 charges because those are pretty nice too, but they're not overly big. This is the capsule I go for every single time, and they're interchangeable. So if you went into that first one, you see this one, I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to this one, or I don't really like this one. Let's try the other one. You can do either or. That thing is monster. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't care, like, we talked about this already. But yeah, you can go to either one. And die. That was a poor effort on my part there. But yeah, so that is the arm upgrade. The arm upgrade is awesome. And does leave that little plasma behind. Which is always so nice. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know. That's just me. But we're already to the boss? Oh no, we have this thing and this plasma shot. When it's open, it wrecks it. But if you really want to make this quick, just use your aiming laser. The charge one really destroys it quick. You're gonna use that again here. I didn't mean to charge that actually, but apparently I did. But that worked out. You notice a lot of these levels have this little thing here right before the boss. That is a full life recovery. Always well. All right, but it is Stormy Owl time. We're gonna use this weaponry, which has a lock-on thing as well, actually. But you can also aim the thing. And how dare you destroy our unit? You'll pay with your life. No. Let's see. But that's what this does. Makes him an like every boss in this game, makes him stupidly easy. Like just ridiculously easy, honestly. Like, this ain't even fair. Like, I feel bad for him. But that is what that weapon does. Again, I can see the use in that weapon if you want to use it. Ain't for me. But that is now 4 Mavericks down. We are already 4 Mavericks down total in this playthrough. This fires a cyclone things out. It's not a great weapon. This is also not a great weapon. There's some good weapons in this game, but there's some just not, well, great weapons, honestly. This is one of the last 2 we got are The lightning web's useful, and soul body can be useful as well. Honestly, I will admit, if you watched before that in the other X games, I don't use a ton of utility items all that often outside of bosses, but you definitely can. Oh, but once you defeat any 4 Mavericks, the Colonel wants to talk to you. And if you're X, this is a boss battle. Not overly hard, tedious maybe a little bit. If you have the ice weapon from Frost Wallace, that is his weakness. I don't, so I'm going to fight him normally. Girl, stop this foolishness now. Have up. Let's think this over. The Rebel Force must be independent. Our battle will determine this. Alright, so you will fight Colonel here. Again, I bet you have been. He will do that. He'll also do this little number. That's his hardest attack to move, to escape from. He ain't too bad. You don't have any walls to jump off here. Oh, you got this move too, which is an interesting one. He hadn't done that yet, actually, so I kind of forgot about it. You just dodge on the ones that are above you, and you can actually jump over all of them if you want, but jumping over the ones that are above you are significantly harder. I don't believe the dash limit. FYI, if you, oh shit, that was a really, really good, I don't believe the dash lemon trick works in this game at all, unlike in the first 3 where they at least worked. Some of them worked on the bosses, but others didn't. But it's not here. But you have defeated the Colonel here. I took some damage. You will take some damage the first time you fight him. He will catch you off guard. He's pretty quick. His attacks aren't easy, but once he gets patterned down, it isn't so bad. And it is just a little mini boss for really no reason. Get used to that. Kind of. But now that we're back here, we are going to do one more Maverick before we call this apart. We're going to go with Magma Dragoon next. So he's actually weak to Storm Owl's weapons. But that's not why we're going here. Well, no, that's not exactly why we're going here. Boss order, sure. But there's something unique about this one, which we hadn't seen yet in any other Mega Man X game. We'll get to that in a minute. I kind of hinted at it earlier. In part 1, I believe. But Magma Dragoon was a traitor after all. What an asshole. This level, by the way, will also have, by the way, has awesome music for the record, but we'll also have a upgrade that we can't quite get, a Dr. Light upgrade, which, by the way, we only need one more to get the whole set. All 4 of them are in the top 4 levels, so that's something to keep note of going forward. But we can't get it quite yet. We don't have the proper boss weapon to get it, unfortunately. If you go in a little different order, maybe you can get it. But unfortunately, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. This stage is hazardous to your health. The fire isn't instant kill. At least these ones aren't. So that's a positive. But they will kick your ass a little bit. Again, plasma shot. Oh, so good. Makes that little section a bitch. Here, be quick, because you're going to see some flame things come up on some of these, and attempt to destroy them. Like that one! It takes 2 hits of those fireballs for it to be destroyed. And that's no good. And plasma shot, awesome with this. Oh, actually go this way. And this is your heart tank. Which I just took a stupid hit on, but... So that's your heart tank. There is a Dr. Light capsule, as I mentioned before, in this level. But we aren't getting that yet. That is just over here, actually, but that is up here. But you can't get it yet. But we're gonna take this thing. We're gonna try to take as little as damage as possible with it. A lot of itself does not damage it. But we're gonna go down this way. Alright. Where are we? Yes, that's right. This is the first game to give you ride armor in a boss battle. And holy shit, is it useful in this battle. Magma Dragoon is one of the hardest Mavericks, probably the entire series. Probably in the top 5, I would say. I think there's some in the next 3 without their weaknesses. That's tough. Man, he is tough. But he actually gets some exposition here as well. He basically tells you that he set the Sky Lagoon, our first mission in the game, as a way to go X and 0 into fighting, and that's a terrible reasoning, but. But yeah, you just now in my test run, I made it the entire battle without losing this thing. I don't think it's gonna do it this time. Oh, right at the end of the battle that I lose it. That wasn't bad. Battle's a lot easier. Again, the armor takes the damage, you don't until you armor destroyed. That last one was an interesting move, but so now you, again, a little bit more exposition. Interestingly enough, you're strong X, such a waste. Why, Dragon? Always wanted to fight you. Then he appeared, and he appeared. Who? X is an idiot. Totally need to work for Up Force. So yeah, so basically he just did it to fight X, which is an absolutely awful, like a fight to the death. Just a terrible reason to kill a whole shit ton of people. Don't do that, kids. It's not recommended. But yeah, so there we are. We got the Rising Fire. The Rising Fire also isn't great because it shoots right above you. And it's just, the more I play this, the more I realize that these weapons actually aren't that good. But it is effective against airborne enemies, which is true, and a couple of bosses. And that's really about it. And maybe getting a upgrade or two. But that will do it for our part 2. We are already 5 bosses down. In part 3, we are going to beat the rest of the Mavericks. And then check out what's going on with Up Force after that, the next parts after that. So, again, like, comment, subscribe below. Until next time, everybody, I have been Zunker. Deuces.